Zamora. I'm here today with Roger Dooley. We're on day 3 of PubCon Las Vegas 2008. Thank you for joining us today, Roger Dooley.
Well, thank you, Vanessa.
Or otherwise known as Roger D.
On Webmaster World.
Yes, exactly. Roger is actually VP of Web Product Management, is that correct?
That's
at Hobsons. Okay. So you, initially when we met, you had founded College Confidential, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
That was back in 2001
okay.
We started the website.
Okay, can you tell us a little bit about the acquisition and how Hobsons came to find you in the acquisition, and kind of we'll go from there.
Sure. We had reached the point in our growth where we had a very successful community, but we needed to make some serious investments to continue the growth of the site, and really the options were to either seek some kind of capital funding or partner with a bigger company. Mm-hmm. And we went through a process with an investment banker to try and find a suitable partner, and we were fortunate that Hobsons turned out to be our final suitor, because they're a major player in the education market, and we had very complementary strengths. So they had excellent relations with colleges and universities and their advertising efforts, and in turn we were very weak on the advertising sales side, but knew how to generate traffic, and also most importantly how to build a community. Well, I guess, unfortunately, there's not an easy path to great links. So we do have really good links, but the way that we've gotten, we have links from New York Times, LA Times, major weekly magazines, just all over, and not to mention a lot of university links, school website links, and so on. But the way that we got those was not through any link development campaign, but rather through creating a really compelling website that people wanted, first of all, wanted to visit, but ultimately other sites wanted to link to, because it was such a valuable resource. The Chicago Tribune compared our website in just one article to crack, referring to its and drugs and even porn, because the site is so addictive. The people come and they stay, and they can't, they don't want to leave. And that's really how you get great links, is by creating something that people see as a valuable resource and they want to link to. Well, in a lot of ways, our model is a lot like Webmaster World, where we have thousands and thousands of members and many more non-member visitors. And what we try and do is ensure that even new arrivals are treated well, that people don't get flamed. We have, like Webmaster World, a volunteer moderator crew that helps keep things in check, and they do a great job. And really, the ability to interact for one person like me with thousands of members is difficult, although I do try and post frequently in the forums, and I have a very visible, I'm typically visible in the forum, so that if somebody wants to send me a private message, they can do that too.
Excellent. So being accessible is really important. So you're speaking later today?
Yes,
you were telling me?
On community building.
Okay, can you tell us a little bit about your presentation, or maybe some of the takeaway points?
Sure. As typical at these shows, I'm going to try and give folks some practical ideas for how they can either develop a new community or build their own community. But this time it's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to try, one of my interests is neuromarketing, which is the use of neuroscience in marketing. And it's a pretty encompassing thing. It can include some really high-tech things like brain scans while people view commercials. But a lot of it is simple behavioral research, where psychologists would look at what people do in different situations and then deduce what's going on. And I'm going to try and bring some of that to bear on the community building process. One of the interesting things that people ask, in fact, when we went through the acquisition process, the folks who weren't as familiar with communities asked, well, why do people spend so much time there? Why do people stick around even after? Why does a parent whose child already entered college 2 years ago stick around and answer questions for new students? Why do moderators spend hours per day, perhaps, moderating the forums? And there are a couple of sort of brain-based reasons for that. One is that we're programmed for altruism. Our brains get a little reward signal when we help others, most of us anyway, and so that reinforces altruistic behavior. The other part is that's kind of interesting. And this is very new research that shows that helping others makes one attractive to the opposite sex. When they surveyed both males and females, they found that one of the top traits they looked for was somebody willing to help others. And I think that it's a stretch to say that being a prolific forum member or being a moderator really makes you attractive, but it does, I think, reinforce that sort of behavior. It puts you in a good light in the community, and people do it, and they want to help. I haven't been counting. I've been to most of the U.S. ones.
Okay.
I think I might have missed the very first one, but I've been coming to every one in the U.S. since Boston.
Excellent. Okay, so that was like '05, I guess. Was it not, or was there 2 in Boston?
It seems.
There were 2.
It seems earlier. Yeah.
Okay, so for quite a while.
Indeed.
Excellent. So what are sort of the themes that you're picking up on here?
Oh, it's funny, even though you may be a supposed expert in one area and be presenting, there's always a lot of new stuff to learn from other people.
Yes.
I attended a great session yesterday about moving domains, which is something that I'm going to have to contend with another site here in the near future, where it's an established website. We want to minimize any traffic loss, but for business reasons, moving to a new domain name is necessary. And there was just really some great commentary from Guillaume Bouchard, from Jake Bailey, and some others with some very direct to the point content that I scribbled like crazy, and I know I'm going to be using that when I get back to the office.
Nice. We have to wait for that audio so you can rehash it out and listen to it again, get those points taken. So I guess you'll be here for tomorrow for the PubCon event.
Absolutely. That's the best part of the whole conference.
Excellent. Well, Roger, thank you so much for sitting down and talking to us today, and enjoy the rest of your time in Vegas.
Well, thank you, Vanessa.
Absolutely.